What's going on, everyone? This is just a quick update, really. This will be part of episode 24, so you will be seeing this probably a bit before the intro to that episode. However, some big news. I was obviously simulating to the Stuttgart game, like I said I was going to, and unfortunately in the January transfer window we've been hit with some massively bad news. So of course we all knew Fekir's contract was running out in 2020, and for some reason I thought that was still like a year and a bit away. I thought the summer coming up was 2019 for some reason, so he just kept rejecting contracts, and I was like, it's alright, we'll win him over, he'll come round, he'll eventually sign for us. And I went and played, some of the cup games that I mentioned, and we got back, and essentially loads of teams went in for contract offers for him, and I realised, oh dear, it's probably a bit too late. So as you see here, Fekir will be leaving in the summer on a free transfer. I've tried making Milan pay for him early. I said 100 million initially. I then said 40 million. I mean, at this point, I may just hold on to him till the summer then, and then just let him go over there for free. But as you see, he's rejected some serious teams. Some not so much, like New York and Seattle. Everyone tried their luck, but as you see here, Juventus tried to get him, Atletico Madrid, Napoli, AC Milan, of course, Porto, Benfica, Monaco, and Arsenal all tried getting him. Now, previously, he tried signing for Arsenal last January window, and we agreed for 90 million. Probably should have took that looking back now, but in the end, he settled for AC Milan. He's going to AC Milan next year. They're third in Serie A, so they're not doing too badly themselves. And that's who he's decided to sign for, so they are picking up a very good player in Fekir. But rest assured, I'm doing some good business elsewhere. I've got some moves that I'm making in the background, so hopefully we'll be able to recover from this loss. But again, he's not going anywhere till the summer, so even then, next summer I'll be able to replace him properly anyway. So just thought I'd give you that little update before heading into the episode, so enjoy the rest of the episode, guys. See you later. What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to episode 24 of our Olympic Lyonn'S FM19 save, and today back again with two games, of course. Unfortunately, you would have just seen a quick clip that Fekir is indeed leaving in the summer. Of course, yes, very sad news, but we've still got him for 5-6 months. Let's not dwell on him leaving just yet. He's still here, doing fantastic for us. 13 goals, 11 assists, 6 Player of the Match award. So he will be a big hit for next season. But I reckon this season we can maximise him to his full potential, and hopefully get us a good couple trophies in the bag. Since we last met, of course, quite a few games. I believe the last time we met was the 0-0 against PSG, perhaps. It's been quite a while, so I don't really fully remember. But since then, a big sea of green, one draw, and then a nice victory as well. So 5-0 against FC Sete in the French Cup 9th round. Pretty bog standard, what we expected. We showed up, we did the job. Another clean sheet after that against Nice in the Coupe de la Ligue quarter-final. A nice 3-0 win, Toussaint, Depay and Fekir with the goals. We then it was a Nice double-header. We then played them in the league. Bit of a closer contest, but Hussein grabbing us a goal in the 64th minute for that 1-0 win. Montpellier at home, tough game. They've been known to perform very well of recent times. Actually, there's quite a big game that they won lately. That was I'll show you at the end after we run through our own schedule. That will probably shock a lot of you, but either way, Lovro Major and Pineda grab us the goals to win that game. Auxerre we beat 2-1 as well. 2 quick-fire goals from Hussein and Depay was enough to see us grab the 3 points in that game. The Coupe de la Ligue semi-final, we did indeed beat Toulouse 1-0. Both teams went down to 10 men, but a Fekir penalty in the 18th minute was enough to see us through to the final of the Coupe de la Ligue. So that's exciting times. An unfortunate 2-2 draw against Nims, in which we were the lucky team. We grabbed an 87th minute penalty from Fekir. A lot of penalties he's been scoring lately, but as long as they go in, not too shabby. So 2-2 unfortunately in the league to end that run of wins, but we did top it off with a French Cup 10th round win against VAFC. What's their name against it? Let's bring it up, their name. Valenciennes, that's what it is, of course. Yeah, 3-1 win. Sanderberg, Danea, and then Fekir in the 95th minute secured that. They actually went 1-0 up, so bit shaky for a minute there. But yeah, nice, lovely form we're on. Elsewhere in the league, we can go top today. We have a game in hand on PSG, so how times have turned. Now we're the ones with a game in hand that can go top. As for the final, the Coupe de la Ligue is against Marseille. Again, I'm confident we can win. At the 11th round of the French Cup, we have Metz. Of course, in the Europa League, we have Stuttgart, who we are playing today in the second game of the episode, which is exciting news. As well, let me run you back to a couple of weeks ago just to show you that Guingamp are no pushovers. Of course, 8th in the league. One of their last games, they won 8-0. Yep, 8-0 in the league against Angers. An absolute thumping. Look at that. 8-0. And they missed a penalty. It could have been 9-0. And elsewhere, you'll see Montpellier, the team in 19th place, beat Monaco 7-2. They were pretty sure they were 7-0 up as well. And then, interesting times in this league campaign. PSG drew to Reims. They then drew to Rennes. So a lot of teams, a few teams doing us some favours here. In which, we can hopefully capitalise on against Guingamp today. We've never lost to them, 2 wins and a draw. We're the favourites and we have better form. So I'm hoping that, despite their 8-0 thumping, we can, put a good amount of goals past them and win. Elsewhere, actually, of course, the transfer window has occurred. I forgot to bring that to you. Didn't make too many additions, just 2 left-backs, actually. Of course, with Fekir not leaving until the summer, we didn't really have an injection of money, and of course he's leaving on a free anyway. And so we didn't have too much money to play around with, but I did think it was good to bring in 2 left backs. Mendy was starting to look a bit tired, and I think it's good that we have a bit more depth in that position. The first one I brought in was Raul Petretta. Bit of a funny one. I mean, I think his stats look quite good. For what I put in, I wanted higher pace, higher decisions, and high positioning. I put them all at 15. But when the scout report come back and he signed, turns out our scout report wasn't as good as it seemed at first. So I think he's a good addition for 3.6 million. He's still young, so has got room to grow. And then also his potential ability used to be 3 gold stars, 5 black stars. And as you can see, that's also gone down. So, not the best signing we could have ever made. But I think he will do the job for us. And I mean, he has got a lot of green across the board. So he's not a bad player by any means. As I said, I think he's well worth the money, the 3.6 million we spent on him. But elsewhere, I also brought in another left back as well. Rafa Suarez, Portuguese, 24 years old. Bit better, 2.5 stars, 3-star potential ability again. Just, I guess, a lot more solid. Not as pacey, but I think across the board, he's just generally a better player. 2 left backs, mainly going to be played as rotational players when Mendy's not fit. As you see in the one game he played, he got 6.4, and Petretta, don't think's done much better. He has actually 7. So Petretta putting in a good shift, and I think they're solid additions. As I said, Mendy's always going to be our first choice for left back, but as far as he's injured right now, actually, so as far as injuries go, I think it's good to make sure we have a few backups. Let's go into the tactics and let's see what the team we're going to field today is. A few injuries. Tete's been playing a few games. He's actually impressing me lately. He's been playing pretty well. 7.19 average rating. So I think when Dalot leaves in the summer, I think we'll be all right with Dubois and Tete to take over. So that's good knowing it's one less role we have to replace. Foden's come back as well. Phil Foden, of course, from Manchester City on loan. He's come back into the side. He's hit the ground running. Him and Lovro Major have a good partnership. So I'm quite happy with this team layout, actually. Hussein and Pineda, good creativity. Lovro Major, Foden and Depay, I think, is a very good front 3 as well. Of course, we have a few injuries and a few unregistered players. That's why. Unfortunately, Martin Terrier, actually, he's gone out on loan. I forgot to run through that. I loaned him out to Midland. I was sort of just skimming through the transfer window, and I clicked accept on a loan offer I shouldn't have. So unfortunately we miss him for the rest of the season, but I think that will benefit his development into next season. So hopefully I won't regret that decision. But and with Phil Foden coming back, Lovro Major coming back as well, I think we'll be fine. I think we can deal without him. Here are the 2 lineups side by side. Of course, Lopez, Dalot, Marcelo, Pongracic, Suarez, Dombele, Hussein, Pineda, Major, Foden and Depay for us. And for them, it's Johnson in goal with Ikoko, Vomgor, Saunier, Tabanu, Bias, Doe, Coco, Brooks, Saliba and Undelovu. Pretty sure Undelovu scored against us last time we played, so that's their lineup. Leicester stop wasting time and just get straight into this. We're in our classic white kit. They're in their classic red kit. And they get things underway here. And I'm feeling confident today. We're on a good run of form, picking up less draws, which is what we desperately needed. We still have drawn a lot of games this season. I think this would be draw number 10. It would indeed. So, still have been drawing quite a lot. But like I said, as long as we're not losing and picking up points week in, week out, I think that's always a good sign. And as things stand, we would actually still be second on goal difference, I believe, because obviously we drew both games 0-0. So goal difference is a big factor for us this year, with it being so close. As we have a free kick here, Memphis to the back post. Pongracic is there, lovely save by their goalkeeper, but Pineda there to slot it in. I think he's had a haircut. His hair looks shorter today. So Pineda with his nice new haircut gets that header in. Lovely header from him. Pineda, lovely positioning. And 1-0 up, 12 minutes in. An ideal start as we get the confirmation there. We move up to first. So that's always good news. Good to see. And I'm surprised how competitive the season really has been. Last year it was just Majors puts a ball over the top. As Foden gets onto the end of it, goes for a cheeky chip, and maybe he should have just finessed that into the corner. But compared to last year was obviously a 2-horse race. This year's a lot closer. You know, Bordeaux to us is only 6 points. So they're still very much in this. As Suarez has a little cheeky pop shot. Unfortunately, the keeper's equal to it. But yeah, St Etienne, Bordeaux both have very good records in the league. Winning as many games as we have, and Bordeaux actually have a game in hand as well, so I didn't even notice that. As we're on the attack again here, looking very good. I'm happy with these January signings. I think they do fit the formation well. As Dallow's tackled outside the box, there's no need for VAR, so I'm going to run through the table while that happens in the background. But yeah, if Bordeaux win their game in hand, they go up to 51, so they'll actually only be 3 points behind us, meaning the gap from first to fourth would only be 4 points between us and St Etienne. I think that's pretty crazy. I think, yeah, we still have immense amounts of pressure on us, not only from PSG, but these other two teams as well. If we solely focus on PSG, we're going to end up losing sight of the other two, and they could sneak it through the back door, as Lelujo likes to say. So yeah, we've got to keep our wits about us. We've got to concentrate and just make sure we're picking up as many points week in, week out, because it'd be a big shame if a team like St Etienne gets the league title over us. Elsewhere, Foden into Dombele, back to Foden. Pineda there again. Pongracic this time doesn't get the rebound. It's over the bar. But yes, shades of Leicester winning the league, this reminds me of. You know, St Etienne or Bordeaux. Not that they're maybe the same calibre, because they do have a better historic background maybe. But yeah, it'd be a big disappointment to the big teams if a smaller one do scrape in and win it. Elsewhere, another foul outside the box. Come on. That's just clearly outside the box. He's still outside the box now. So I don't know how he would think that's happened in the box. Elsewhere, Monaco haven't done as well as I thought they would. They just don't seem to be doing that well, really, do they? In all honesty, they just haven't really been set. They've got a good squad as well. Keita Balde, Origi, Stevie, Ziyech, Frankie de Jong they brought in. They have Alexander Golovin. Might try to bring him in, actually. He's unhappy. I think he'd be a good signing for our squad, so I might keep an eye on him in the summer. Good old Golovin, and it's a free kick like we knew it would be. So, yeah, VAR's been a big waste of our time this season, but hey, at least it's realistic, I suppose. Elsewhere, they're on the attack now, so let's hope we can keep this out as Doe on the ball. And we intercept that nicely. Dallo over to Foden, who's in behind. Lovely touch. His finishing could do a little bit of work, I think. Suarez, sloppy throwing. But yeah, Foden gets a lot of opportunities and he doesn't score quite all of them. So, yeah, if we could work on that with him, that would be great. But out to wide to Dallo. Takes his time and he's just absolutely lunged at. They got the ball cleanly, so I don't know why we're sort of standing still expecting a free kick as we do a double slide tackle, get the ball back. Memphis now into Foden. He's in behind again, and it's again out. Luckily saved this time, fair enough, but yeah, should be hitting the back of the net from there. Memphis, of course, going to play it short to Foden, to Dombele, back to Foden, back to Dombele, bursts into the box, and sort of leaves the ball behind as they manage to get that clear. It's not an awful performance, pretty good from us actually. If we can grab another goal to just cushion our lead, I'll be very happy and content. So yeah, good showing from us as they make a substitution, bringing on Fofana for Coco. But yeah, I think that's a good showing from us. I think this drop in Hussein deeper has definitely helped us. I think, this is a big hit. Lovren Major's injured. Luckily we can bring on Fekir. I'm going to drop him to the mid. Actually, I'm going to drop Depay to the middle. I'm going to put Foden out on the right, Fekir on the left. While here, I might as well make a few other subs. I'm going to bring on Dubois for Dallo. And Toussaint can come in for Dombele. Actually, you know what? Yeah. No, Papacheek can play for Dombele. Give him a little run out. That's what I'm going to go with. Yeah, I'm confident with that. 3 subs early on. Pineda is on a yellow, but I don't think he'll get a red card. So I think, yeah, it's good to see us at the top of the table. Only 13 games left as well. So we really are, dwindling down the time here. And I think this could be our first year. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling confident. And also, we don't have to play PSG again. So it literally comes down to our results against the AI, really, and the other teams in the league. Although That's not good. They're in behind, and it's a penalty, I think. Oh, no. The third VAR decision in one game, and it's going to be a penalty. This one definitely is a penalty. Let's have a look. Dubois brought him off the bench. Has he given away a penalty? He definitely has. Yeah, it's a penalty. So now we've got to hope that Lopez can keep it out. But this is, yeah, I've just done a lot of talking since our year, and we could be dropping down to second with this one kick, and we do. So Guingamp equalise his first goal of the season, and yeah, it's 1-1 here at home as well. So disappointing if it finishes like this, but I think we performed well in the first half. I think we can definitely grab another goal. And there's the confirmation. We're now down in second place. So yeah, not what we want to be seeing actually. It's my year, or our year, and yeah, now we're not even top anymore. And time is dwindling away here very quick. 75th minute now. There is a highlight, but it's not looking like it's one of ours. Or it is actually. Fekir intercepts this lovely ball. He's into the box. And usually I say Fekir does not miss from there. But look what's just happened. He's done so. And they've even marked our man short. I didn't even know the computer would like adapt to it that quick. Oh, what's going on here? Lovely ball in the box. Marcelo slowly chasing. But yeah, I didn't even know the computer would adapt and mark the player like that. So that's pretty cool to see. That, you know, you can't just really exploit the computer teams. And they do actually, yeah, at least attempt to adapt to it. Fair enough, we did get a ball in the end, but yeah, 5 minutes added time. We're already at added time, so it looks like it's going to be another draw, our 10th of the year in just the league campaign as well. So, oh no, whips it deep. Luckily out of play. And I think that's it. I think that's going to be full time here. Lyon 1, Guingamp 1. Very anticlimactic. Well, not even anticlimactic. There was lots of action, lots of VAR highlights, but just not the result we're looking for. So let's hope for better luck against Stuttgart. We are away, so of course away goals is a massive factor. Elsewhere, our under-19s storming their league, which is good to see. Good to see that our youth are performing well. They won it last year as well. Look at that. 19, 19, 16. I'm assuming they're using the same formation. Our goal difference is 76. They do use the same formation. Our under-19s are amazing. Goal difference of 76. 91 goals scored in 19 games. That's crazy. Look at their results. 14-0, 10-1, 8-1, 7-0, 6-0. That is absolutely... wow. What's going on there? 91 goals. What happened last year? Again, very dominant. Only lost once to Metz. 87 goals last year in 26. So, wow. Our under-19, the future's looking bright, I think, from what I can see. Unfortunately, Foden and Major are both injured. Depay wants a new deal. We can get a deal. Let's have a look. Let's negotiate his deal. Let's do this. Oh my god. Let's do this on camera. Oh, look at all these clauses. Wage rise is going out. Oh no. Right. Right, it looks like at this rate we might be losing Fekir. Okay, not Fekir, Depay. Luckily, we do get him round with a massive wage boost. But yeah, apart from that, I'm going to skip ahead to the Stuttgart game. Now we've got all that out of the way. And let's hope for some better fortune there at the Mercedes-Benz Arena. But I'll catch up with you then. Here we are then. The time has come where we fly over to Germany to get this Europa League campaign underway. Of course, we entered this competition in the first knockout round as we got knocked out of the Champions League. Nothing too much has happened in between those games. One thing I have actually done is added in like potential ability to our under-19s, and as you can see, we have a few superstars in amongst our ranks. First one, Mehdi Zouaghi, a nice defensive midfielder, 5-star potential ability. Obviously 1-star currently, only 16 years old, so very, very young, but fantastic player. The other, Paul de Klerk. A centre midfielder by the looks of things. Actually, no, he prefers out on the wing. So, unfortunately, we won't be able to sort of capitalise on him. But I think what I'm going to do starting next season in the summer is loan him out to get him first team experience, build up his value, and then probably just sell him on because he's not gonna fit into our team. Jean-Jacques Maury, what a nice name. Pretty much Jack. Centre midfielder, he is a centre midfielder, 4.5-star potential ability. So our youth intake's pretty good. No wonder our team are stomping that. And of course, Adriano's in there as well. But he's a left midfielder, and we don't play with wingers. So let's just hop into the Stuttgart game. We are the favourites. We have the best form. Where do they sit in the Bundesliga? 12th. So mid-table side, really, from Germany. A lot of draws, actually. So it's battle of the draws. Or I guess drawers. Although, as I said, 2 knocks, mentioned this earlier, to Major and Foden. So Hussein, unfortunately, has to come a bit forward, which I know I'm not a fan of. So I'm going to mix Toussaint and Dombele, have a bit of a workhorse midfield. Actually, Moussa Dembele's going to come in, because I feel like he's a bit more creative than Toussaint. And again, he can also operate in that battle horse sort of role. So elsewhere, it's Fekir, Depay, Hussein, Pineda, Dembele, Dombele, Mendy, Pongracic, Danea, Dalot, Lopez. That's the team we're going to field. I'm confident with it. Again, away from home, as long as we grab a couple goals, hopefully, grab a win as well. I'm feeling very confident with that. A classic 4-4-1-1 from them. Not really classic, but compared to some of the formations you see on Football Manager, no one really stands out, maybe apart from Badstuber, Emre Moore. But apart from that, yeah, I think we can definitely handle them. I think we can do the business here. I think we're playing in the Navy today as well. We are. They're in their classic white, and we're on our Navy away kit. I'm a fan of like the bar at the bottom, because I think it's like black and pink, or at least the lineup featured pink in it. So of course, if you're a fan of my channel, you know I quite like the pink colour. So it's not, I guess, necessarily directly pink, but it's like a nice pinky red. So nice to see that when you can. But elsewhere in the competition, of course, some good teams near. Chelsea play today, Monaco play, Tottenham have just taken the lead, Fiorentina in here as well. Milan, of course, Fekir's going to Milan, so maybe we should keep an eye on them. Inter Milan's in here as well. Be just see how far the two Milan teams go. So we whip in a nice ball to the box. Dalot picks up the rebound. I definitely think he'll be leaving next summer. Man United are definitely going to want to have him in the first team. So definitely have to say goodbye to Dalot, unfortunately. But it's just, quite interesting. I think him and Dubois play very... Dembele scores an absolute thunder goal. Good thing I brought him in. Cartwheels. Surprised he hasn't got another injury from that. Seems very injury prone. But yeah, it's surprising how different Dalot and Dubois play. But yeah, look at that. First time shot. I don't know if it's about deflected, rebound off a defender, if it's just literally gone in and the keeper's had poor sight. But I'll take every goal we get right now. An away goal as well, so... even better for us. Away from home, grab the early goal, grab an away goal, and they're overwhelmed by the feedback, so hopefully we can get another one here. Memphis into Dalot. Fortunately hits their defender, and they can now break away, actually. So let's see how this formation deals for them. There's a lot of space in the middle for Davi. Oof, I thought that was in. I actually thought that was in. Luckily it goes wide, so it's good to see that a lot of teams seem to miss key chances against us, and I don't know if that's just luck. Or if it's to do with our little pressing style, which you saw as he was in on the box, he was getting swarmed by our players coming back. So maybe it's like added pressure. I don't really know. I doubt they have like a pressure mechanic in the game, but who knows? It's game every year is getting a bit more in depth, so be interested to see what's happened there. Luckily, we cut that out. Danea, they seem to be getting in behind quite often here, or at least attempting to play balls in behind. So we have to keep an eye on that. I might have to drop my defensive line a bit deeper. Or even further forward to capitalise that offside trap. Here's Memphis, though. Bursts into the box, into the byline, whips it deep, and they luckily get that clear. And here they are again, look, into the middle. Didavi again, very similar to 5 minutes ago. Goes for the chip this time. And luckily we keep that one out as well. Danea now on a yellow already. I think he's been on a yellow for about 10 minutes, which isn't good. But I'm sure he'll keep his feet to himself. Emre Moore out wide, got the best of Mendy there, in behind, and they have scored. A jetty, I don't know how Danea hasn't cleared that. Or was it Pongracic? One of them, apparently they missed the ball. Let's have a look at this in 3D. Lovely ball from them. Mendy caught napping. Moore in behind. That's not Pongracic, yes, Danea. What? So Danea missed it. They've blamed Pongracic. But I think that's Danea's fault, and they have equalised. So fortunately, we have the away goal, so we're still in a good spot. Although they're in behind again, and a jetty shoots it wide. And I think I need to stop downlifting these teams and keep saying we're going to win, because clearly I'm upsetting someone at Sports Interactive when I say these things, because things just do not go our way. I'm actually going to drop Hussein and put Dembele further forward. And you're probably like, what a bonkers thing to do. But I just think Hussein and Pineda need to be in the middle together. I think it just has to be that way. Why can't I? Okay, what I'm going to do is drag that there. I think I've really messed this up. Can I go to pitch? Right, here we go. Here we go. There we go. Into the dressing room we go. But yeah, I just feel like Pineda and Hussein need to play together to get our midfield creativity going. I say creativity at least like 4 times an episode, but I think it's really crucial. I think that's what's going to grab us our goal. So maybe I have to buy some top tier centre mids in the summer, because I just feel like we're just, maybe not creating enough key clear cut chances. I just don't really know. They're in behind again. And Didavi, and they've scored again. It's 2-1 Stuttgart. I'm making a change. Can I do a change? Here's what I'm going to do. Out of possession. I can't even put it high. I'm going to drop it down to that. I'm going to put... Okay, I'm going to drop it there. I've dropped it down 1. It's probably not even going to make a difference. Did I even drop it down? I did. There we go. I'm going to drop that down 1. And that's it. Has that confirmed changes? Mendy on the ball now, just tackled straight away by Emre Moore. He's had his number. Mendy's been made a mug. As Daniel Didavi, what a goal that was as well. I'm going to shout. Let me shout at them. Get creative. See what happens when yes, inspired. There we go. Hopefully they actually do something. Denea into Pineda. Here we go. Hussein. Dembele. Fekir. Pineda. Off the bar. Oh my god. It's times like this when I'm really regretting the accidental loan of Terrier. I'm half tempted just to bring him back, but at the same time I think he'll develop really well at Midtjylland. I mean, they're in Europe, and okay, not for very long actually, but they're in Europe momentarily against Fiorentina. Memphis into Fekir. Yes, there we go. What a lovely ball that was by Depay as well. Fake the shot almost into Fekir. 14th of the season for him. Look at this. Memphis bursts forward. Look at that. Behind 4 or 5 players. Lovely finish from Fekir. And there we are. 2-2. 2 away goals now. So that's going to be a massive help going to the home leg. But yeah, thank God we've grabbed that goal. And hopefully we can grab another one and at least put ourselves in a winning scoreline and a win here today. I think it will, massively help. Although Mendy caught napping again into Emre Moore. Oh my God. Didavi again. 3-2 to Stuttgart now. And I just don't even know what to say. They just keep getting in behind. Look, Tommy out wide. He's in behind again. Lovely ball to Didavi. And I'm going to actually just... defensive width. I'm going to say, can I make it wide? I'm going to make that wide. And I'm going to push this back up again. And then I'm actually going to take... I'm going to bring on Suarez for Mendy. Oh, both centre-backs are doing awful. Both are, look at them. 6.1s. Hussein's had an awful game as well. I'm going to bring on Toussaint. No, you know what? I'm going to bring on Sander Berg, mate. The 6'3" machine is coming on. That's my boy, mate. Sander Berg's my boy. Absolute beast. He's coming on. He's going to turn this game around. 3-2 to Stuttgart. I just need to stop saying we're going to beat teams, because every time I say we should beat them, they do. Stuttgart have performed phenomenally today. Their goals have all been outstanding. Outstanding performance, outstanding goals. Oh, I'm shouting at them again. Push forward. Oh, that hasn't really done as much as theirs. Look at theirs and look at ours. We've got anxious players. Oh, here we go. We're going to lose. It's a loss, I think. I can only blame myself. I made some foolish subs. Let's have a look at some analysis. Yeah, we're all over the place. Look at that. No real shape. 2 players on top of each other here, it looks like. Just, I don't know. I'm not happy with that. As it might be a 4th here for Stuttgart. Playing the ball around very nicely. Here we go. Bittencourt into a Jetty who's in behind. Oh my God. And luckily the keeper saves. But yeah, I'm not happy with the defensive shape here. I'm not too upset with. I quite like that U shape. I think that's very nice. As Emre Moore now whips in a corner. Let's see what happens here. Free kick given, luckily. Phew. I don't mind this U shape. That's quite nice. I don't mind this number 28 being on here. And but I don't like 18. Number 7, I guess I can get away with. But number 18, I think needs to be further forward. And one of these two players, again, needs to be further forward. And I think just exploiting more space. They look all too grouped up, all too close together. And despite 28 shots to their 14, they've performed better today. I think they outperformed us. I think they performed fantastically. And we unfortunately lose to Stuttgart in the first leg of the Europa League. So Europe just hasn't been our thing this year. We've performed very bad in Europe. And I'll be the first to admit that, really. Yeah, not up to scratch. We really need to pick it up if we're going to want to win this competition, which I keep saying it. I keep jinxing it. I think we should win this competition. So, yeah, we really need to pull our socks up in the home leg. I'm confident we can still go through. It's only a 1-goal deficit and we have 2 away goals. So it is kind of in our favour. But unfortunately, that is the end of today's episode. No wins today. The team were a bit camera shy. But if you did enjoy, please drop a like. It helps out a ton. Subscribe if you want to see daily Football Manager content. And yeah, I'll catch you next time, guys. See you later.